Everyone, and welcome back to another train simulator video. Today we are going to be running between Portsmouth Harbour and Havant. Anyway, morning driver, you've been tasked with taking this service to Havant with the train, then continuing on to Brighton. Calling points are Portsmouth and Southsea, Fratton, and lastly Havant. Have fun. Cool, let's get the doors open. Yeah, we're in the Portsmouth Direct Line 377, which I think is actually updated, because if you look at the sort of Brighton mainland one, all the seats are all sort of blurry and it doesn't look brilliant. This one is, well, actually pretty decent. Yeah, here we are at Portsmouth Harbour, which is pretty much above the water. It's quite cool. There's HMS Warrior over there, lovely ship. I think the first ironclad ship in the world, I think. Like 1890 or something like that. But actually been on it before. You've got the brilliant museum over there. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. And the thing about this scenario is, it's actually a scenario I made. I'm going to start making scenarios for TS. Obviously you'll find them in the workshop. I've got a couple, this is the first one I've been able to publish. I've actually had done two beforehand, but unfortunately, there's a glitch at the moment with the new Chatham mainline where you can't publish scenarios, which is a little bit annoying. But once that's sorted, there'll be a couple more coming out, which are obviously all ready to be published. There you go, doors are closing. Should probably set that to that, do a bit of that, and let's get going. So Portsmouth and Southsea first, and we're due at Havant at 11:45. Yeah, it's realistic AI. These ones here, I think these were both. One was up to London Waterloo, one was going. Well, no, I think they're both to London Waterloo. So they are static AI, as they don't move until we get to Havant. So there's no point of making them move at all, because there wouldn't be any point. They'll be going off to Waterloo. Cool. But yeah, if you do want to play this scenario, there is a link below. And also feel free to send me your scenarios as well. Or just let me know what the name of it is on the workshop and we'll give it a go. We'd love to try other people's scenarios. Obviously if they're a long scenario, we can do it as a stream. If they're a short scenario, well, we can do it as a video. But yeah, feel free to send in scenarios you want me to try. Or just give me the name on workshop. Yeah, feel free to get in contact with me on Discord about playing your scenario. Let's get that up. I was actually quite surprised because I always thought Portsmouth Harbour and sort of Portsmouth Southsea was actually a really busy area, but there was like 3 or 4 services which were actually programmed to move because it's not as busy as I thought it was. Yeah, I've got this service here that goes off to, I believe, Southampton Central, I think, and that leaves I think at 11:46. That's after we've completed the journey today. So that one's just static as well. But yeah, trying to learn how to use the scenario tools. Yeah, we'll be definitely making more. There's the passenger view. Pop that down. There we go. You got some AI just in the depot there at Fratton. Got a service up here, which I don't know why it is called Service 1. That's a good point. Why is it Service 1? Now, I shouldn't be named Service 1, but that is I think that's a Southampton Central to Southampton Central to Portsmouth and Southsea service, I believe. And here we are, Portsmouth and Southsea. But this is on the Portsmouth Direct Line, the new one. we are. Cool. Brighton. Would be cool if it did scroll through on the side, because I think on scenarios it does. Well, on the dovetail creator ones it scrolls through the stations, but not on workshop ones. Well, it might, I don't know. I haven't discovered that yet. That one's off, and you've got another service just behind, I believe. Yeah, this one's got the proper name on it. And you've got the southern service here, which is just about to pull into Havant. And there's also one up here actually somewhere, which does move, I think, yeah, in a couple of minutes. So I've only really added the AI what you come across. Obviously I'm not going to do all the AI up in London area, because, you know, there's no point doing that. So only the AI you'll come across, and I think the only AI missing is the GWR stuff, which was only that one service with the 158. Right, let's get going. It is Fratton next, the football stop. Let's go. $15 out of here. After Fratton, I believe we are then fast to Havant. So there's a couple of stations in between Hilsea and Bedhampton, but we'll be going straight through them. But if you are enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and if you do want to see more Train Simulator, feel free to subscribe. It all does help out. Right, let's get that up. A little bit more, notch 3, and coast. But yeah, I've been to Portsmouth on the train quite a few times in real life. It's a lovely place to go to. You've got the Spinnaker Tower, you've got the whole naval dockyard, also the ferries over to the Isle of Wight. It's lovely. And just a nice city overall. Or at least as a sort of, not really a tourist, but just as go in there to, you know, have a look. Not far to Fratton. Just round the corner. And yeah, in future scenarios I will have a mix of AP stuff as well. So for the next one I'm going to be making, which will be, I think, London Victoria to Dover Priory. I won't be able to publish that one until the glitch is sorted. I'll be using AP stuff for that. So it'll be a bit of a mix. I don't know how many I'll make, but I'll try and do it as much as I can. Right, here we are. This is Fratton. There's a 450. Lovely units, Desiros. And yeah, then fast to Havant after this. I think we're due in at Havant at 45 past. Brighton. Let's get a shot. Try and get one for the thumbnail. Nah, not here. Too much poles and stuff in the way. See, you could do that actually. Hold on a sec. See, quite a lot of the thumbnails are the same, but you know, we have a lot of options. Right. Nah, I don't like it. Don't like it. We'll try it once we get going. Right, doors are closing. And same with you as well. We're both going at the same time. Let's go. You're still... Yeah, okay, they're off. Let's go. But yeah, this is the default 377. It still sounds decent. The horn's a bit interesting, but Yeah, it's decent. Off we go. Up to 40, then 80 and 85, so pretty quick. Yeah, you may hear me on my cup of tea. There we go. There it is. I think that's 450. Yeah, 450 there. There it goes. Love the sound of the Zeros. Cool. It seems like quite a pointless speed limit. You've got the 80 board there, then the 85 just there. Why not just have just the 85? It's not going to make any difference. And then back down to 80 soon. Cool. Yeah, a nice chilled out run. I would love to see this line in Trenton World 2. I suppose either it could be the West Coast Way, Southampton to Portsmouth, which I don't know what the name for that line is, or the Portsmouth Direct Line. Probably most likely out of those three, probably the Portsmouth Direct Line. But yeah, I would love to see that in Trenton World. And I think it was quite a popular one on Train Simulator as well, as this is actually the remake of the original one, which this one goes all the way up to Waterloo. Yeah, I think it would be cool to see it in TSW2. It is about 70 miles, so I suppose they could do Woking to Portsmouth, which I think is 50, so that would be sort of decent. And you've got the 444 and the 450, layer the 377 if you own, say, the BML onto here. Be brilliant. And if you own Great Western, you get the GWR services. Right, coming up on Hill 6, comes down to 50. Let's start bringing that down. Bit of horn through Hill 6. There you go. So this is, I think this is the triangle coming up. So you got the line off towards Southampton. The line up to Southampton is really nice. I think it's quite, was it Cosham, Swanwick, that sort of way, and then St Dennis, however you pronounce it. Yeah, it's a really scenic line up that way. Been on it quite a few times. Cool. And I wonder if they've actually got it as scenery, but on one of these hills up here, there's actually I think it's the radar of a Type 45 destroyer. That's a boat. But yeah, it's up on one of those hills somewhere. It's quite sort of weird because you can sort of see it. I remember when we were at the Portsmouth dockyard before, you can just see that you can see all the systems of the Type 45 just up on the hills. It's proper odd. So you sort of think there's a boat there, but then there wouldn't be. There's the other bit down from Southampton. Let's whack that up. Passenger action. So we must be at the back of the train. So it's only 4 coaches, and there's the back bit there. Yeah, so this must have been redone for the... Yeah, it's got trains from 2016 there, so it must have been redone for South London. No, South London network was 2014. I don't know what this 377 would have been. Well, would have been redone for probably a route for either 2015 or 2016. Could be the South London network. But yeah, if you look at the proper original one, it doesn't look brilliant. Although it is from 2012, so fair enough. Right, Bedhampton next. Got 60. Cool. I actually haven't played all of this scenario. I played pretty much up to where we are now, just so I could get the screenshots for the scenario. Actually, a bit before, actually. So I've not actually done the full thing, which is a bit naughty. And let's bring that down. Cool. But yeah, it's based on the May 2021 timetable. So that might actually be the reason why it was slightly quieter. It's obviously the pandemic, not as many trains running. AWS. And down to 40. There's Bedhampton we're going through. Well, here's Bedhampton. And cool, down to 40. Cool. So it seems like that 444 doesn't actually come down. Well, that the 444 at Petersfield still doesn't actually do a lot. I mean, by the time it gets to Havant, the scenario ends. So there's not really actually much point of having it moving along. Here we are, Havant, and you've got the west coast, so it continues off that way. And if you go up towards the left, it will then take you up towards Guildford up the Portsmouth Direct Line. There we go. Cool. Well, that is going to be everyone for today's train simulator video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I sure have. It was quite fun playing my own scenario. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.